we changed the spare. Looks a little low. I'm gonna tighten it up. We're gonna go over to the town, fill it up with 60 psi, fill up all the tires to the proper air pressure, and just keep our fingers crossed to make sure we make it back to Mesa okay. We got a long ways to go.
Full speed, I don't think. I'm reading this book.
Yeah, we're going to find out at max speed we can go. Wish us luck. It's been a day, let me tell you. All right, today is Friday, July, what, 31st, Blake?
Yeah, July 31st.
July 31st, it's 6:45 in the morning, and we're in Mesa. We just left our house. We decided yesterday, after we went and worked on the land, we totally came unprepared, didn't we? We didn't bring enough water. I thought we had 6 waters, but the kids had been drinking the waters previously in the day, unbeknownst to me, because they didn't fill their canteen. So we ran out of waters right away, and it was we were overheating. Even though it was only like 96 or 98 or whatever it was still hot, especially when you didn't have water. So we went into Taylor, got our water, food. We felt a lot better. And then we were thinking, you know, why are we doing all of this half-hearted? So we decided to come straight home with the jack and everything in the back of the car. And we drove straight back to Mesa yesterday. And this morning, it's early, it's 6:46 now, but you know, I wanted to wake up and be on the road by 5, but we didn't roll into town until almost 9 o'clock last night. By the time we got to bed, it was late. I got to bed like 11 something, and you know, I wanted Blake to get a good rest and a good shower. And now me and Blake are going back up. We're gonna lay down this car and load it to the ceiling. We have so much stuff up there, because we had planned on just staying up there while we worked on our land and just moved up there, so we've kind of slowly been shifting stuff forward up there. And we also had a van, which has more cubic feet. We're going to take at least 2 trips, hopefully just 2.
Maybe 3.
Or maybe 3. I mean, we have like 6 cases of water up there. You know, that alone. So we have quite a bit of stuff up here. So we're going to try to get it all down as few trips as possible. But I know for a fact it's going to be 2 trips. And let's just hope it stays at 2. That's what we're doing. So once we get all of our stuff up here, we're going to repair the van, change its brakes and rotors, and get that on the market and sold. We're going to clean it up, you know, spruce it up a little. It's got the faded headlights, so we're going to polish that out. The tires, the iron tires underneath the hubcaps, you know, they're black, 11 years old. That black kind of fades off, and they get that little, just a light surface rust on there. So we're going to sand that off and paint those. And then the plastic tire things, those fade, especially in the Arizona heat. So we're going to sand and paint those too. So we're going to get the car looking like brand new as we can. We're going to replace the brakes and rotors and get that running and driving as good as we can. And we'll sell that. And then we're going to fix up the Lexus. And a couple little things just go with the tire. We need a new tire on it. The engine runs pretty good and stuff. So the back seatbelt behind me didn't work. So I have one of those to put in. Because with the kids, you want to make sure safety's number 1, so that was a priority ordering that. We just haven't put it in yet because we haven't been driving it. We haven't been driving anything for a while. So anyway, I'm going to get that cleared up and sold off. With that money, we're going to buy a cargo van. Moving vans, we found out, kind of come in handy. First off, we're got to move. But secondly, there's a lot of free stuff on Craigslist that's free because it's big. And most people have no way to move it, so people give it away free if you can move it. And so, hey, we'll take it. We need lumber, we need whatever we can for our land. So, cast iron tubs, we're looking for cast iron tubs. Those are free, but can't move it in here. We're going to put it on top.
Cast iron tubs.
So, me and Mom were talking, we want to put one in the shower. So, we just have a tub and a shower.
Bathtub?
Yeah. Imagine all of that being made of that metal. Yeah, they're like 400 pounds. So, you're going to be moving it. That'll be part of your school, homeschooling, is trying to figure out how to move a very object by yourself or with 2 people, you and your sister. You want to know the secret?
What?
Pulleys.
Yes, we can put it on. Can you put it on roads?
The more pulleys you have, the lighter it is. Oh, see, now you're asking the right questions, and that's where you get educated. We made breakfast this morning. He's got a 4-egg stack there. We didn't have any bread. All of our supplies, food supplies, at the camp because we decided last minute just to drive straight home. So we're going to get all of our stuff down here, get those cars fixed this weekend, and on Monday head back up to the land where the trailer's at, the land we bought, and we got to level and clear an area for our storage container. Get that delivered, probably not next week, because next week we're going to prepare the land. The following week, we're going to tell them we're ready on Monday, whenever they're ready, shipping container. And then we're at home here, we're getting free boxes on Craigslist and just pretty much boxing up all of our stuff. We're trying to box up a whole entire house over the next week or so when we go up to work on our land to get it ready for the shipping container. So we're going to get up here as early as we can, work on our land all day, get back in the evening, and then box up our house. We're going to have everything in boxes in our main living room by the double door. So when our shipping container comes, we just pull her up, fill that bad boy up, drive it up to our land, ship it in the shipping container. Then we'll be moved. We'll be living in a tent trailer for not that long. And we still have to dig. What do we have to do, Blake? So let's see. Mom called for the water and the power. We wanted to be off the grid with electric, but that deep initial setup costs, which we don't have right now. So we're going to live with electric and water for a few minutes. Still have to trench water line from the water source up to where the main water is going to be. Then we have to trench it from that source to the shower where it's going to be until we build our house. And then we have to trench gas, and we have to trench electrical from the main access to the shipping container, because the shipping container is where the eBay store is going to be. So I have to have power for photography. Alright, so that's all the stuff we're doing, and we got like next to no time to do it. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to make it up to Idaho for my sister's wedding, because all of a sudden we were met with the unfortunate deadline of September 1st. We have to do all this by September 1st. So we were going to go to my sister's wedding for 2 weeks. We were going to be there August 10th and then stay. Her wedding's on the 23rd. We're going to stay all that time and then come back. But I think what we're going to do is just do what we have to here, and then after September 1st, then go visit my sister and my mom for a few weeks. What do you think of that, Blake?
Yeah, so it's still like a visit.
It's kind of like a visit. We missed the wedding, unfortunately, but we don't have any options right now. We're not out of time. These things are still developing fast, very fast paced, but we ran out of time for the wedding. Deadlines changed on us. We thought we were going to have until November 1st. It's 2 months less now. We have 2 months less time that we're trying to pack into 1 month time. So 3 months time we're packing into 1 month. So we have 3 months time to do stuff. Now we have 1 month. So yeah, you can see why we're like all of a sudden struggling and ran out of time. Alright, we'll see you guys up at the campsite where we're going to start loading stuff up. I'll set up a time lapse so you guys can watch that. That'll be fun to watch us unpack. The first one's not going to be so much you see anything coming down, because we're going to leave all the tents up. We're just going to empty out everything as much as we can and then drive it on down to Boiling Town. Alright, see you guys there. Alright, Blake, Dad, chairs, whole table, and we have something on the roof also. So we got to catch you up on what's happening. So we went to break down camp this morning, and we realized that the straps for the roof rack was left at home. So after some quick rethinking, we decided to just get some bulk stuff that's been up there just hanging out and bring all that stuff home, keep our camp set up, come back, stay the night Sunday night. That way Monday morning we're already almost there. So that way we'll just wake up and just go straight. Me and Blake are on the way to the land now to drop all this stuff off, and I want to show you what's on the roof. So I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like an airplane. We're being followed by an airplane. Now the thing is, when we get going a little fast, so you'll be able to hear that noise pick up. But I'm going to point this out here so you guys can see what's on top. Now, my in-laws, you hear that picking up? There's an airplane following us. We got to show you. It's an old World War II bomber. But anyway, my in-laws would call me hillbilly. In fact, they've called me that many a time. So this is just reaffirming my hillbilliness. That just adds to the mystique. Roll up the window and get some air. It's hot. It's 116. 116 is a hot. Oh, now that blanket's beating us up in the tarp. We're gonna have to pull over.
Yeah.
Now that the airplane noise isn't bad enough. Now we're being beaten, and it sucks because this is gonna add more time because all these people are going so slow. Let me show you what I'm doing. Now here's the worst part of it is it's Friday afternoon, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we went home, we ate, I took a bath, I took a shower to rinse off and then took a bath with the baby because, tell you what, camping without a shower, we have a shower, but we just don't like set it up.
Yeah.
Camping, no showers regularly, I'm telling you, your body gets right. So I needed a shower. And then I took a bath with the baby, we ate lunch, and now we're on the road. Oh, like I was saying, we're going up to Payson from Mesa, and which is always normally bad traffic, but with the fire, the bush fire, it burnt out a lot of the posts for the guardrail. So they're doing construction. So for 13-mile stretch going uphill, it's single lane with people pulling their weekend toys. So there's about an hour and 2-minute delay right now, so we're gonna
Also known as 40-foot trailers.
So we're gonna see how this goes. Sounds like we're in the that Zeppelin from Indiana Jones. Remember when they're like fighting in the air pocket or the that's where we're at right now. So you see Indiana Jones. He might be on the roof. Did you see anybody up there with a whip? Like you gotta look at the camera. Right here all the time, okay? All the time. It's dangerous, man. I'm not even looking at the road. So, I hope you're driving this thing. Alright, so that's enough for now. We'll see you up at the campsite when we get to some yard decorations. This is all part of what, Blake?
Present-Day Homesteading. Also
Present-Day Homesteading.
Also a name for our YouTube channel. Subscribe.
Like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel.
And stay connected with us during our work of our land.
Yeah. Well, bad news. We got the table and chairs delivered, but we got a flat tire. I'm just hoping our spare is inflated. If not, I'm going to be in trouble. It's after 6 o'clock. Everything's closed. We've hit a big delay outside of Payson, a 3-hour delay. So I try to take some off-roads to try to find a shortcut. And then that's how this tire got punctured, was on some rocks. But it made us all the way to our land, thankfully. So now I get to change a tire. Well, we changed the spare. Looks a little low. I'm gonna tighten it up. We're gonna go over to the town, fill it up with 60 psi, fill up all the tires to the proper air pressure, and just keep our fingers crossed to make sure we make it back to Mesa okay. We got a long ways to go.
Full speed, I don't think. I'm in this book.
Yeah, we're going to find out the max speed we can go. Wish us luck. It's been a day, let me tell you.